Hey guys, Marsengan here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So we're finally getting to the showcase for the AGL Golden Metal Cooler. I did a review showcase before he got his awakening, both him and the Tech Gen Ember, and he definitely had potential. And I feel like they've given him some pretty decent upgrades with his awakening. So he now greatly raises attack and defense for one turn on Super, which is obviously a very good super attack effect. He gets attack and defense 200%, additional attack and defense 80% if HP is 50% or more when performing a super attack. So he still gets most of his stats on super. He launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack. He reduces damage received by 20%. Then he gets key 1 up to 5, additional attack 40% up to 200, and damage reduction of 8% up to 40 per crossover ally on the team. So it's 5 in total, and including himself, so it means 4 others. So you can get away with running like 1 non-crossover, depending on who you're running and what their leader skill is, right? And then he seals his own super attack if you're at 20% or less HP at the start of the turn. So the good thing about this is you're getting a bunch of extra attack and damage reduction by having the heroes or the crossover allies. And I believe before his awakening, that was like tied into the on super attack part of the buff, so he wasn't getting the extra damage reduction until he attacked, whereas now he just has it straight away. So that means on the crossover team, with all of his requirements fulfilled, he has 60% damage reduction. So whilst at the start of the turn here he only has 132k defense, he has 60% damage reduction. So we're going to take the risk and hope he doesn't get destroyed here in this one hit. Him and the Tech Gen Ember, I link leveled them last year, so I've been slowly but surely getting Shattering the Limit leveled up. His is at level 6. So I'm just going to go ahead and play out the turn here like this. So I'm going to grab this for you, these for you, get ourselves a bit of healing off of the orbs here. Because yeah, the first hit will be the worst, so if he takes a super straight away, that'll be unfortunate, but of course he did. I mean, how much does this do? 186. I mean, considering, well, 8.38. Okay, so 186. I mean, that's before he supered. Now he's up to 9.1. But yeah, bear in mind, he's getting over 200%, like, what was it, 240 or something? 240% on super attack, which is pretty crazy. So now his defense is up to, what, like 500 and something? And that's not including his super attack effect, and he did a double super. So his defense is now incredibly high, and he has 60% damage reduction, which is really, really good. So, because yeah, imagine if he got a triple super, then he's greatly raising his defense 3 times. That's a 50% raise each time, and he has the 60% damage reduction on top of that. So, very, very good. Ideally not a slot 1 unit, but you know. Oh yeah, we can get the. I've always remembered. I need to remember now. I don't need to worry about key for anyone else on the rotation when Fu is here, because Fu gets his orbs and then everybody else gets their key, and then we are good to go. Of course, of course. So yeah, when in doubt, just bring a Vegito friend. Man, I wanted to get the key with Fu, but we can get 2, so we still get a little bit of support. But so we'll do this. He does share, is it Cold Judgment with Fu, which is good, obviously, for extra defense. He shares Shocking Speed with Vegito. So with the support from Fu, start of turn he's at 96k and 97k, which obviously is not a lot. But then we're getting 280% on super. That's so much. 280%. And the 50% from his super attack effect as well. Pretty good. Alright, so we'll do this. Yeah, Rose should get the defense like Tex and Masu just before getting hit. That would be very, very good. Yeah, unfortunately, as much as I like Rose, he's just not a slot 1 unit, right? So, because he gets so much extra defense after he's super attacked. But yeah, Golden Metal Cooler holding it down here. I really wanted to see him take a super after he gets his attacks off, because I feel like he's going to eat it incredibly well. I just want to actually see it. And then yeah, Vegito hasn't even got like any of his good links active, but so I didn't want to run double Vegitos to show off like some of the extreme units, because the Vegitos will just go crazy and take over the showcase. So alright, so we'll get Toa floated off for the support. We'll throw a Yema out here so we can keep this rotation protected while not affecting the Metal Cooler rotation. Also saving all of these SDR orbs here for Fu as well. Very good, very good. Of course he supers straight away. Right, we don't need the Piccolo and Gohan sad times OST on here. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly should have been an absolute beast, like slot 1 tank, because he links really... That's the problem, like, Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Broly is the best link partner from Rose out of all of the Heroes units, but I just don't want to run him. And then also now, because you can't run him in slot 1 anyway, so you'd have to run Rose in slot 1, and that gets a little bit awkward. Oh, do I trust Fu to get the dodges here? Because this is such a good turn for Metal Cooler. Or I just do this, I suppose. You just have to hope we don't eat a super in slot 1 again from on Metal Cooler. And we get a big heal. We get the buff. So 24k before supering isn't really that bad, considering he's getting all of his... It's like 280%. That's so much. He gets so much on super that him taking that much pre-super is really not that bad. And we get the triple super turn, so there you go. He's up to 10 million attack stat. On this turn, he's like over 600k defense with 60% damage reduction. So the thing that I think is the best for him, like we're obviously, you know, we're using him here in like a sort of showcase setting where he's in slot 1. He absolutely could just be a floating unit that you throw onto your build of the crossover team. And yeah, he's going to be doing pretty well there in slot 3, getting his supers off, getting his defense to go up, and then yeah, having that damage reduction. Like, he's ideally just going to be very, very, very powerful there. So yeah, he's way above 600k. Well, there you go. Oh, Vegito with the dodge. Let's go. I thought the 200 was not on super. Oh, yeah, it's 280% on super. And he had, what, 120 something at the start of turn? And then he gets 50% on his super attack effect 3 times. So, that's a lot. To make it easy for some round numbers, yeah, I was going to say, if you calculated it at like 100k defense, what would it be with like 280% on super and then 3 supers doing a 50% raise? But yeah, Ignadex in the chat coming in with the counts. He's at approximately 1 million. So approximately 1 million defense with 60% damage reduction. Which means if he got hit by a super that did like 3 million damage, he would actually only take like, what, 400k? Something like that? Which is pretty funny. And no bosses in the game hit that hard currently, so it's pretty good. Now, these are the rotations where obviously, you know, this isn't great because, like I say, he isn't a slot 1 unit. We would ideally have a much better unit in slot 1 and then him either in slot 2 or 3. But let's see what happens here. I mean, Rosé's attacking 3 times. Rosé does a lot of damage on his normal attacks, but I think we might just die if we do this. Actually, maybe I probably should have put... I could have put Toa in slot 1 and hoped for the dodges, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Metal Cooler seems pretty good to me. 115, okay. Well, he didn't get supered, so... Oh, we got the 3 attacks, but only 2 were supers. And then, yeah, double-digit damage. He didn't get supered though, unfortunately. That's what I really wanted to see. I wanted to see him get supered after he'd done his super attacks. But I mean, Toa could come in clutch and dodge every single attack at the end of the turn here, but Golden Cooler is legitimately better than the GT duo in terms of defense after super. Yeah, I mean, in terms of his defense stat is higher and he has more damage reduction. Obviously, they do a whole bunch of other stuff, which obviously they are better than him, to be clear, before anyone starts going crazy in the comments. They are better than him as a unit overall. But yeah, technically his defense and damage reduction is higher if he gets like the full getting all of his supers turn, which is kind of funny. Right, well, this is going to be GG for, well, is it actually? Are we going to will we beat him this turn? Possibly. I mean, Vegito can be going crazy, so. Exactly, Toa cooked. We trusted Toa and she came through. Which is exactly what we like to see. Okay, yeah, I don't think Golden Metal Cooler's getting another turn here, but but yeah, Golden Metal Cooler, very good. Like I say, this is a showcase scenario, so we tried to keep him on main rotation, but you generally just could throw him onto these teams. Oh, Fu didn't kill him. Nice. Good work, Fu. He did dodge every single attack, though, but did he get any extra links from Baby Janemba? Oh, shocking speed. Fair enough. Strongest clan in space, Cold Judgment, or just shocking speed. Yes, it definitely is better for having him. But both of the coolers really are not. They're not slot 1 units. This guy's a floating support. So like a rotation like this would be super strong, right? Obviously, we're not going to do it like this because then Janemba will just kill Rose. But like this rotation would be very good. Maybe not so much against a tech enemy because obviously Golden Cooler has the potential to sell pretty hard. But yeah, Golden Metal Cooler, definitely very good. You can throw him onto the crossover team as a floating unit. His defense post-supers is ridiculously high on top of 60% damage reduction. So yeah, he got a very good awakening. Another very, very solid Heroes unit. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been The Masked Ninja. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.